Welcome back and welcome to my latest addition to our fleet here at R44, and this is my mineral white M3 F80. It's a 2015, so it's an early car. I actually wanted an early car because I wanted to have a bit of the first launch look of a car, and then we've got the first launch G80, for example, and not the facelift. So yeah, let's go straight into it. So I purchased this car from our friends over at EAG. Funnily enough, I was actually looking for a manual F80 because we don't get the manual G80 here. We have no manuals apart from a Fiesta track car at the workshop, and I wanted to get one. Found there was only a couple on the market. Found one, it was a little bit rough, so I called Richard at EAG. I was like, look, I'm looking to buy this, what do you think? He said, well, I have a similar spec car, but DCT on the ramp. I've checked it over and I'm quite happy with it. So I was like, cool, I'm on my way. And that was at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And then by about 5 o'clock, myself, Zach and Aldridge drove up to EAG and collected the car, which is exciting. So let's walk through it. So obviously EAG do their thing to it. So the car came to them and they've added a few things, but let's run through what it has at the moment. So it has some carbon headlight trims, which look quite clean. Carbon front grills. It's got obviously an R44 plate, so it's got OOG plate. This was going to go on our shop G82, but we thought it looks clean on this car. It's got some carbon upper covers here. These are M Performance upper ducts, and then an M Performance style lower lip as well. So I think it's quite. I'm trying to go OG with it. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to go very like max. I want to keep it a very OEM look to the car, so we're going to keep that at the moment. It's dropped on iBack springs, so to have a look at the ride on the iBacks are safe, so always get asked, you know, H&R iBack or MSS or H&R Haas kits or coilovers, but if you just want to lower it enough for a daily driver, the iBack is safe. Finger test, you can get one finger in there, just about two at the front. I'm going to change them over to H&R, check how they sit, and then go over to a V3 or V4 KW setup or Öhlins, something for track, because long term this will be a full-on track build, cage stripped, but we'll go into that. Anyways, full length side skirts, they're some of EAG's. We're going to swap them out to our new pre-preg ones, which are joining the fleet of MHC products very soon. Coming on to the rear, probably my favorite bit is this. This is an OEM performance rear spoiler lip. I just like it because of the way it's so thin on the corners, it swoops up, the radiuses are very clean. Coming onto the rear, we've obviously got a black M3 badge, that's non-standard. Plate again, and then we've got a PSM rear diffuser, which looks amazing. This is something that I put on it recently just to give it a little bit wider look, because we had a three-piece on it and I just want that big fat booty. And then it's got some M Performance tips. Performance-wise, it's got a stage 2. We don't know who mapped it and what the map is, but the map's really smooth, and about 4,000 RPM it takes off. We have seen some dyno sheets. I think it's running about 500 horsepower, something like that. And then it's on catless downpipes, and that is it. 12-15 mil wheel spacers and some carbon mirror covers, and that is it in terms of exterior mods. We won't really touch on the interior, it's just black. We've got some mods in there that we're going to show you on another video, but let's think about maybe what's the up and coming for this car. So first of all, we're releasing a full range of pre-preg parts for the car. So we're doing a performance style front lip to match some of our other pre-preg front ducts and front upper canards and stuff. We've got full length side skirts in pre-preg, and we've got the three-piece diffuser coming in pre-preg. So pre-preg is MHC's 3-year warranty, fitment guarantee, of course, product range, and just something that we want to keep pushing. As we see with the G80, it's really taken off. People are appreciating really good quality carbon fiber. I'm going to get these lights out and put some OLEDs. The front, we're toying it up. We quite like the OG look of the car. Tempted to go with some icons. If some come up for sale, we might do it, but it's not something I'm going to push too quickly. We're going to put a full Remus catback system. Remus, for me, is one of the systems that sounds really good on this. You can either go with like an AA mid-pipe, which sounds really good, but I want a full catback system with big 102mm tips. So that's going to go on. That's going to be my next mod, I think, as well as doing some exterior stuff. What else we're going to do, Dylan? GTS bonnet. We're going to do a few different stages, so we'll probably we'll keep it shh. But yeah, we've got a few different stages. It probably will change color, even though I do really like the mineral white. It does look fresh, but I want this car to be quite subtle and just sit in the back of the showroom and really show off. But yeah, long-term plans, showcase a load of new parts for the car, maybe build some new parts for the car, because this kind of there's a lot of F80 and F82 still on the market, and still loads of customers coming through our doors, purchasing things online. So I think it's time we give back to them as well as the new M3 owners. And yeah, hopefully put a cage in it and take on a lot of track days. But yeah, what's that? What's this? This? Oh, that. Well, there you go. It was short, sweet. I don't want to go too much detail. I want to go straight into the first build video where I start changing things up. But as always, like, subscribe, share. Let us know in the comments what you want to see. We'll do anything to this car. We're going to do everything we can as well. I don't think I'm ever going to sell it. I think I'm just going to keep it forever. My dream is to collect all the M3s for the company so we can have them all. We can just take them to shows and appreciate how M3s have evolved over the course of the last 50 years, I think it is, isn't it? 50 years of the M division. So yeah, as always guys, hit that bell button and check out what's next.